So thanks to the YouTube algorithm, I just learned about a P-pop girl group called LITZ. The group was launched in 2021 under Viva Records and was made up of Pauline Bianca Santos, Ashton Olviga, Fatima Añanuevo, Hart Ryan, and Yumi Garcia. They were said to be handpicked by Viva Communications founder Vic Del Rosario Jr. Their creative director was Jorcel Dapatsi, who's a choreographer, celebrity coach, and director of the dance group G-Force. LITZ originally had 6 members, but one of them moved to Japan before they debuted. LITZ stands for Life in the Sunshine, so the name is spelled LITS in their logo, except the S looks more like a flip Z, and then somehow the LITZ spelling is what's actually used for their name. Anyway, the group started training in 2020, which must have been hard given all the quarantine restrictions and the uncertainty at that time. Jorcel said that the girls were training for at least 6 hours a day, underwent physical conditioning, and took voice and speech lessons. LITZ made a few appearances after their 2021 launch and throughout 2022. They have videos of their pre-debut song Natataranta, which is a cover of James Reid's song that they performed on I Want ASAP. They were part of Viva's digital concert titled Arrival, the Next Chapter of OPM, which also included Alamat, and they performed Sabay Sa Baile. They also did a collab song with Alamat titled Summer to the Max, which promoted the Viva Max streaming service now known as VMAX. The group's debut song was Kidlat, which came out on April 1, 2022, and the music video had a red carpet premiere at Fisher Mall in Quezon City. A few weeks later, however, Viva announced that Yumi was leaving LITZ for personal reasons. The 4 remaining members performed Kidlat during the G-Force Project 2022 dance concert. Perhaps their biggest stage was the Tugatog Festival in July 2022, which brought together a lot of P-pop groups like MNL48, Beanie, Callista, G22, First One, and Vision. They already had a decent following as they were coming up. They had a fandom called LITZ, people loved their look, their energy, and their stable vocals, and I watched the videos of their live performances, and yeah, they were great performers, they had good styling, and they really looked like they could have been something big if they kept going, which they didn't. LITZ disbanded either in late 2022 or sometime in 2023. I'm gonna go with what Fia Jane talked about in her video What Happened to LITZ, so do check that one out. The group became less active at some point in 2022, and at the time, fans had no idea what was happening, but they became suspicious when the members removed any mention of LITZ from their social media usernames and bios, and the group's socials also stopped updating. There was never a formal announcement of their disbandment, just a soft exit from the P-pop scene, and the clearest confirmation that it was all over was a quick mention on a pep.ph article and on a Nylon Manila feature about Ashton. So where are the members of LITZ now? Fatima is now a mom and an internet personality. Yumi is now an actress under Viva Artists Agency and has appeared in shows such as Seducing Drake Palma and Project Loki. Bianca is also acting, appearing in a show called My Husband is a Mafia Boss. The same goes for Hart, who's in Hell University. Ashton might be the one who's had the most success so far as an actress and as a singer. I knew of her even before I learned about LITZ. She's been having steady acting projects and is even releasing new music. LITZ did have a mini reunion in February 2025. Hart and Yumi joined Ashton during a meet and greet to promote Ashton's TV show Ang Mutya ng Section E. I only learned about LITZ recently, but even I think it's strange that they ended so abruptly. By all accounts, they were solid performers and had a good leg up being part of a major company. Some people suspect that they were mismanaged and the company just didn't know how to do P-pop, while others think personal issues bogged down the group. Well, whatever the reason, LITZ is done. And while it's nice that the girls are doing okay, they still have fans who will always miss them and wish they'd lasted a lot longer, or at least that there was a chance to say a proper goodbye. So that is all I have about LITZ. Did you know them? Were you part of the fandom? Please keep the conversation going below. I would love to hear from any glitz out there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!